Everyone. Appreciate you guys being on, and yeah, we'll get right into it. So yeah, I see a couple of guys. Zach, see if Ho's going to join us. But yeah, cool. So for those who don't know, obviously my name is James. Right, I've been doing a lot of the streaming here in Edgeful for the past year, and I'm always in the Edgeful Discord as well. So we'll get right into it. If you got any questions on the algos, please speak up. Yeah, I think this morning I got some nice little DAX longs. We can speak about that too. But yeah, let's bring that up. So let's go like this. Let's actually go like that. I'll bring up the little bit of the DAX longs. But just to keep in mind, tomorrow we do have CPI, and then today in the next 25 minutes we do have a PPI as well. So please keep that in mind this morning. That's the news side of things. If you've got any questions, please make sure to put in the chat as well, of course, with regards to the algos. And a lot of guys want to speak about that too. But I'm going to speak about a little bit of like the screeners and the reports I'm using from my discretional trading point of view. Let's just go like this at the moment. Okay, perfect. There we go. So cool. DAX longs this morning. Nice little winner here. Actually, before I went out and enjoyed time with the family. Nice little winner here. Break and retest of that opening range high. And for those that don't know, London session opening range is starts at 3 a.m. compared to the New York session, which obviously starts at 9:30. But break and retest of that opening range high. And I think a lot of guys are asking how I'm using some of the Edgeful reports, like the opening range with VWAP. And this is exactly how I'm doing it. What's up, Hoa? Always good to check you there. I see you joining in as always. But basically, we take out the highs, okay, and that white dotted line is previous day's high. So that is one of the actual reports that I like to use with Edgeful too, that previous day's range report. But we take out the highs, and the London session VWAP is that blue VWAP. The overnight VWAP is the black one, right? I can repeat that. The London session VWAP is that blue VWAP, and the overnight session VWAP is that black VWAP. Okay, so basically break off to the highs and get the pullback. And now I get on a much better price. The algos this morning, unfortunately, did take a loss because I am taking a 5-minute break of the highs. Now, if you look at my strategy tester for this, let's just look in the last 90 days. It is a really, really good profit factor of 1.5. So I'm just going to let it do its thing. So my algos took a loss this morning, but my manual trading took a win. I'm just letting the algos run on a few accounts in the background while I'm obviously trading manually over here. So nice little break and retest. As I said, break to the highs, pull back, I get in off that London session view up. And this is actually very similar to what happened yesterday on the DAX as well. We get a pop to the highs, which I got the long, and then we fade away all day and then, bounce into the afternoon. But let's speak a little bit about, I had a nice trade yesterday on the NQ. Let's bring that up. Let's turn the opening range off for today for the London session. Let's go over NQ yesterday. Now, I actually took this live on stream. I trade live every single day. I do pre-market here with Edgeful. And then I do have my live trading room that I stream live to with all the guys every single day. And the link is in my bio over here. And you guys can go check that out. Over there, right? So you get right now, we are giving a month free using the code first. So you can go check that out. Okay. Over here, you can check me out there. Perfect. So let's get back into my trade that I took yesterday on the NASDAQ. And I was actually away last week. You guys will know I was away last week for a family. I had some personal stuff that I had. Yeah, so good to get back into the trading with a nice little one on the NASDAQ. But very similar to how I took the trade this morning on the DAX is the complete opposite, the short. So I took the long on the DAX this morning. I took the short on NQ yesterday. Break to the downside of that opening range, and my algo actually took a winner yesterday on the NQ shorts, 5-minute closure, and I got the win. But I got the break right to the downside, which my algo actually took that winner over there because it targeted nice little TP, got right at the edge there. But we pull back and we hold that the New York session VWAP. And I get back in on the shorts as soon as we're breaking through that support zone on the 5-minute time frame, or 15-minute time frame as well. But on the 5, we're breaking it, and I got short. I was in at 792, and I got out at about like full price, like 750. So a really, really nice, trade there just to get back into winning ways after time off of the desk with the family. So yeah, we'll see what we are going to happen, but we are moving higher overnight. Pre-market are looking good. As I said, we do have we do have news, PPR in the next 25 minutes, and then CPR as well tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. So please be careful of that in terms of your trading. So any questions or anything like that, and you guys want to speak about? But let's have a look at the screen. And I think from a discretional trading perspective, I know the algo is obviously a hot topic, but from a discretional trading perspective, I love the screen, and I'll show you what I do like about it there. Let's just, good to have you guys on this morning. How many minutes is your orb for the London session? Yeah, I'm also using the 15-minute for the London session, correct. So London session orb will be from 3 a.m. to 3:15 a.m. Eastern time every single day. Any questions? Any more questions before I start speaking a little bit? Yeah. Okay, cool. So from a discretional trading perspective, I like the screener. Reason being is it puts everything in perspective. You guys are always asking where that, where it shows the overall bias over here. It is at the top over here, right? At the top of the screen here on the screener section here in the Edgeful backend. So if we have a look over here, I always put on all because it puts on the 12 tickers, namely the Mag 7 stocks, the options, as well as the futures markets. And then I've chosen these 4 reports: the opening candle, continuation, the orb, previous day's range, and the RB. So no, looks like you're on the screen there. You can't. You're on the stream. Perfect. Let me just put. There's where to join. Okay, cool. So as I said, I'll enjoy these 4 reports. Opening candle, continuation. This will actually show me. So yesterday, and you can customize this too. Like you can change it to the first 30 minutes. I enjoy the first hour. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. The screen keeps telling me I'm disconnected. You can watch it yet too. Okay, you can watch it yet too. Let me just give you guys the YouTube channel where you can watch it. Let's get this up for you guys. Let's go like this. Yeah, let's just get it up for you guys. You can watch that too. Okay, cool. So perfect. We'll get back into it. So yesterday, the only 2 Mag 7 stocks in the first hour that were actually bullish was Apple and I believe it was Meta. So when everything is showing, bearish continuation to the downside, that's where I really, really did like the shorts. And then obviously got the orb and then the previous day's range report as well. Okay, so everything we'll put there, and this will actually give you a sentiment at the top there, and it could be helping you for what direction you would like to trade from your discretional trading perspective. But for me, I'll keep it simple. I use the orb with the New York session view. Obviously, if I'm trading the DAX and London session, it would be the orb with the London session view, right? Opening range for the London session. Yep. Okay, so you get the point. But right now, I think markets have been pretty tough to trade, particularly because you are at all-time highs. Now, this is the daily time frame. We are at all-time highs, as you can see over here on the charts, right at all-time highs. I mean, the NASDAQ, this is MNQ. We are literally, 80 points away, 100 points away from all-time highs. And that can be tough markets to trade simply because, we don't have levels to the left of us to actually have a look at. And it can be quite tough because it looks like we're going to fall away and then we just bounce. like yesterday, look how we actually fell away. And if you didn't catch those quick shorts like me, we just bounced the rest of the day. Now, Friday obviously was a little bit of an exception. Let's speak about that, because that obviously just ended up, look at that. If you didn't catch the longs over here, and then we just fall away all day. So, when I'm trading at all-time highs on the indexes, I'm more aggressive in profit taking. And it just can be just a little bit more aggressive, particularly in those longs, because we aren't always going to get runners. You guys just give me a heads up in the Discord chat. You guys can see my screen, correct? You guys can see my screen. Looks like everyone else is able to view it, so I'm not too sure what happening is with that one user, but everyone is able to see the screen. YouTube works for me. Yeah. Give me a thumbs up there, Howard. You guys can see my screen. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, cool. I'm glad I got the stream pushed in my feed. Good to have you on. Yeah. I'm head of design. I'm also working in the future. So yeah, nice. Okay, cool. Any questions right now? How's your guys' start of the month been so far? I think always from a discretional trading perspective, it's good to have some time off the desk too. So yeah, I'm going to be looking very, very interested to see how these numbers are going to come out in the next 15 minutes or so. And then we'll take it from there. Obviously had the nice win in the DAX in the London session. Break and retest of the opening range, very similar to how I took the NASDAQ yesterday. Yeah, so I'm going to be on the rest of the week. Friday, I might actually do the stream later on in the day. I might do like a review here later on in the day. I've just got, again, Friday, I've got something to take care of. But I appreciate you guys being on. And yeah, we'll see you. We'll see you in the Discord rest of the day. Of course, I'm also live in my trading room. As I said, you can come hit the link in my bio. Use the code FIRST for free month. And we'll see you guys there. Have a good one, guys. And appreciate